Everybody, this is Chad
and Lulu
from Retro Nirvana Gaming, and today we are doing our fourth Wheel of Nostalgia video. Our topic today is racing games, and that is not including kart racing games.
Just regular, right?
Just regular racing games. There are some futuristic ones like Fzero as a choice as well, and so we added a little bit of variety. I hope you guys really enjoy. We're going to go right to the selection. Okay, here are the entries into the Racing Wheel Nostalgia this week. We have Outrun 2 for the Xbox, F-Zero GX Gamecube, F-Zero X N64, San Francisco Rush N64, Cruisin' Exotica, Outrunners for the Genesis, Wipeout 64, also Burnout for the Nintendo GameCube. We have Extreme G N64, and Beetle Adventure Racing. Let's go right to the wheel and see which three games we pick. Okay, we're gonna pick three titles. Here we go. First one up is F-Zero GX. Ooh, okay. Fantastic. Alright, next one. Second pick is Beetle Adventure Racing. Okay, it's a good one. Last one is Wipeout 64. Okay, great, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna start off with F-Zero GX for 5 minutes, followed in the middle by Beetle Adventure Racing for 5 minutes, and finishing with Wipeout 64 for 5 minutes. Then we will do our recap. Here we go. Great music in this game, and this one is super high speed, 60 frames per second, and really super smooth gameplay. So this is one of my favorite racing games. There we go. Wow, look at the speed here. Amazing. One of those games that if you don't pay attention, you will literally miss something or crash into something and have to restart. It's like every F-Zero first lap, you do not have boost power, and then when you do, you can actually accelerate to first very quickly. Pretty much final lap and just accelerate the entire time until I get to the finish line, because if I don't, I risk losing. Yeah, first place. Okay, so we got definitely enough for another race. Do without saving. Okay. Next one is Split Oval. Playing with the Nintendo GameCube Wavebird controller. It's the best controller ever.
F-Zero game.
Oh, Game Boy Advance, I think, was the last time. So I think F-Zero GP Legend, I think, was the last game they released. And so that was a long time ago now. So hopefully Nintendo Direct tomorrow at 10 o'clock Eastern time. They might announce an F-Zero game. You never know. They might or might not, you know. Depends on how Nintendo does. You know, they haven't released a Donkey Kong game or an F-Zero game in a very, very, very long time. So, Tropical Freeze is the last Donkey Kong game, and then this is one of the last ones. I mean, F-Zero GX is on Gamecube, but then they had 2 on the Game Boy Advance. So, it's been a long time since they had an F-Zero game. And it's super overdue, and you know, I feel like it's very kind of an abandoned franchise at this point from Nintendo. So easy first place victory there.
I think we still have time for another
one more race. Okay,
yeah.
maybe I'm even part of another race.
And we did make a short with our collection of F-Zero games.
Yeah, it's a early short, but yeah, it did pretty well, I think. So it's a super fun franchise. I love playing F-Zero. It's like probably one of the first Super Nintendo games I ever played, and it's really, really fun. Always high speed, and you know, it's a battle racing game, so it's fun. Here we go. I love how you levitate right at the beginning. It's really fun. A lot of people say that you know, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is basically taking F-Zero's place now because it's a much more popular game, and it's a lot easier to monetize that game with the whole Nintendo Switch Online, paying for like the Alright, so that is it for F-Zero GX. Nice little taste of that game. We got Beetle Adventure Racing.
Racing! Welcome! One player. Championship. Office circuit.
I will go with the Blue Beetle with the automatic transmission.
Welcome to Coventry Cove.
Coventry Cove. Alright, here we go.
Ready, 2, 1, go!
Alright, yeah, so this one, wow. Graphics are not terrible for an N64 racing game. Oh, that guy really took it in the back there.
I mean, it's not that difficult to make an egg-shaped car.
It's true. I think the N64 graphics kind of lend themselves to like Beatles. So yeah, it doesn't look terrible. It's kind of fun. I would say the graphics are on par with Cruisin' USA, maybe a little better even.
I would love to know the story behind this game.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
Beetle.
I've heard that this game's kind of like a hidden gem. And, you know, it's fun to play. So far, it's not bad. The frame rate's not terrible. And there's supposed to be a lot of cool shortcuts and stuff, so...
It probably came out the same time the new Beetle came out.
Yeah, that's true. So they're probably,
style.
like, kind of riding on the coattails of, like, the popularity of, like, the Beetle, the new Beetle. So far, not bad. At least, it's pretty solid.
Music is good.
Yeah, music's good. A lot of bass.
I feel like I'm in a club.
It doesn't feel super fast, but it's a pretty solid racing game overall. I'm in 5th, now 4th.
No boosters in this one, huh?
No like boosters, no like battle damage, no I mean it's kind of like a no thrills racer, but it's not bad.
It looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. Overall, I think it's a pretty cheap game too. Like as a pickup, it's not a bad game to like add to the collection. Very solid title. people like racing, you could do a lot worse, honestly.
If people like Beatles, I mean, you're gonna love this game.
Too. Yeah, you're gonna love this game if you love the Beatles.
I'm a big fan of the old version of the Volkswagen Beetle, like Herbie the Love Bug. That's my favorite. Not reloaded.
That looked like a good jump there. I could have probably taken that. It would have given me a shortcut there. That one kind of reminded me of Mario Kart 64, where you hit the ramp in the beach level, and it brings you right across the level. This is only the second lap. Wow. Let's see, how would it compare to other racing games? Definitely not as good as Outrun on the Xbox, but that's Xbox, so Outrun definitely feels fast. This one feels, yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool how you go through the town and everything, and there's like a train.
I think it looks really good for the N64. I mean,
yeah, it does. It looks pretty solid.
You know my take on N64
Yeah, I know you're not a
graphics.
huge fan of N64 in general, so this one I think you would even enjoy playing.
I probably would. It's slow enough for me.
Yeah, and then it's like, you know, I know you like Gran Turismo, so this one's more like almost closer to a sim game versus like arcade style racing.
It's very scenic. I mean, it looks,
yeah, this one is kind of scenic, yeah. See if we can hit the ramp this time. It's kind of tricky. The ramp is somewhere around here.
Almost like you're going into the wall there.
I know, I was kind of going into the wall.
I love how they beep.
Well, I never.
Excuse me. That's some rally there.
That was a pretty tight turn there to get on that ramp. It was definitely not easy to get onto that. Okay, and that's it for Beetle Adventure Racing. Okay, and last entry is Wipeout 64. This one should give us a little bit of speed. Much needed speed over. Well, F-Zero is pretty fast, so that's probably the best one in terms of like speed and like battle racing. Beetle Adventure Racing's a little more calm compared to that. Let's do challenge race. Challenge 1. Yeah, so this one, I love the checkered floor. This one kind of reminds me a little bit of Episode 1 Pod Racer, but this one also kind of reminds me of F-Zero and Extreme G. So this is a franchise that really started more on the PlayStation, but then they brought this one to the N64 for, I don't know which reason they brought it, but it is kind of cool to see this game that's mostly on PlayStation being on the N64. Because really, I don't think they ever had another Wipeout game on the on any Nintendo system, as far as I know.
So from the title, I was thinking it was going to be on the water.
Yeah, Wipeout, yeah.
So I'm a little...
Well, that's more like Hydro Thunder. That's another, you know, great game. That one has like powerboat racing, so yeah, this one's like definitely hovercraft racing, so it's cool. This one you have a little bit of what's it called? Power-ups. I don't know how I missed that guy, honestly. There you go. Autopilot disengaging. Seven out of 15. So yeah, wow, there's a lot of racers in this one. What is that? Some kind of shield? I think I've only played this game maybe once or twice. So. No award!
You got record.
Let's try the other challenge. Surprised I don't have like a just like a Grand Prix mode. Let's see. I guess we could do single race.
Welcome to Clyde's Bridge.
Is this the same one as before?
2, 1, go.
They put some good techno. Of course, you have to have that in a you know, a futuristic racing game. Like we're passing people like they're standing still right now. Wow, that boost is crazy.
Does the road move or is that?
Yeah, the road like made like it was like an earthquake or something there. I was like, wow, or a shockwave. Pretty crazy. Oh, already in 5th place. It's pretty cool. Ooh, we just killed somebody. So I guess you can destroy people's crafts like you can in Fzero, so then they get disqualified from the race. Because now, I think we started with 15 and now there's 14, so... So, let us know which is your favorite racing game. I know one of my favorites, Outrun. And I also enjoy a lot of the Cruisin' USA series of games. This Wheel of Nostalgia, I wanted to make sure I did not include any kart racing games because there's a lot of kart racing games, but it's kind of a saturated genre. So, alright, so let's do another challenge. Do another race. Let's try one again. So I guess the first race, you can't really go to the next race until you beat the first race, so yeah. We'll try it again. We only got about 20 seconds, so let's see. I don't think we're gonna even finish this one, but that's okay. Do love the speed in this game. It's actually really nice to see a fast racing game. Okay, and that's it for Wipeout. Okay, so now we just want to recap the 3 games we played. So we'll start with Fzero GX. What did you think about that game?
I thought it was really cool. It's really fast, so out of the 3, it's the fastest, and it's futuristic. It's really fun. I'm not sure if I can play it because it's too fast for my eyes, but he did a really great job. And it's just colors, the graphics on the Gamecube, or if you played F-Zero games before, then you know what to expect, and they just keep getting better at that.
Yeah, I would say that this game, F-Zero GX, is definitely the pinnacle of F-Zero racing, and in fact, I think out of all the futuristic racing games, this is probably the best one, and that's probably why it's so expensive still. It is very sought after. It's pretty much a gem on the Gamecube, and it's pretty much like the pinnacle of racing in terms of like futuristic racing. I mean, you can't really compare it to anything else in terms of the speed, the frame rate. The selection of characters is like, it's enormous. There's tons of ships and crafts that you can use to race in. So yeah, that one I think is probably the best racing game in terms of futuristic racing games. Then we have Beetle Adventure Racing. What did you think about that one?
Well, I am a big fan of Beetles, and not really the new style, but I was a big fan of the old style Beetles, and this reminds me of being back in high school, and my friend got a 1998 Beetle as a graduation gift, and it was just like, it was when they first came back with the new style, so everybody's so excited, and they used to have like the little flowers in the vase and everything.
Yeah.
So watching this, and you know, this game was probably came out around the same time.
Yeah, for sure.
And it was just, I'm not a big N64 fan because of the graphics. They're not, I can't really see them very well. So, but I thought that this was really fun. It's not fast. We didn't really get too much into it, so I'm pretty sure there's more than what we were just seeing in the first 5 minutes. It's Beetle Adventure. You're driving a bunch of beetles, so it has the cute factor if you like cars and cute.
Yeah.
And then it's just the scenery. They did a lot with this game. You might be surprised by just Beetle Adventure gaming. You know, it's not going to be anything, but it does look fun, and I like the scenery and everything.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid little racing game. I mean, it's not like there's not much to it, but the formula at least is pretty solid in terms of like the frame rate's okay, graphics are okay. You know, there's some shortcuts, there's some variety of cars. I mean, they're all Beetles, but like you can pick pretty much any color you like. And I believe it's also 4-player. Yeah, it does say it's 4-player, so at least you can play with your friends if you know, feeling like you want to play something a little different. You've already played Mario Kart for a zillion hours, and now you want to play something a little different, then hey, pop this game in, try it. I definitely say give it a shot. It's maybe something that you're not going to play for a very long time, but at least it gives you some variety. If you own it, then hey, you can always pop it in and play for a few minutes, and then you're good. What about Wipeout 64?
For me, like I said in the commentary, I thought Wipeout was something to do with water. So, you know, like, I always think you're gonna wipe out, you're gonna end up in the water, so I'm thinking it's gonna be a race
because
on
they
the
have
water.
a TV show named Wipeout, so you're probably thinking about that.
Yeah, but this I think is comparable to the F-Zero. It's not as fast, but
no, not as fast.
It's similar, and I thought it was fun to watch. And once again, since the graphics are not good for my eyes, I can't really play it. But it was fun.
Yeah,
to watch.
It's fun to watch. Like it's definitely not the same frame rate as F-Zero, and obviously you're comparing like a GameCube game to an N64 game. So I would say compare this one to the N64 version of F-Zero, and then it's a little bit better of a comparison. But I think in general, this is still not up to standard to F-Zero. I think it's getting there. Some of the ones on PlayStation seem to be closer to the ones on F-Zero, but I feel like Wipeout still has a little ways to go before it's just as good as F-Zero. In general, like just comparing itself to itself, I'd say it's a good racing game. It has like a lot of weapons you can use, missiles, and all sorts of other weapons you can use. So I do enjoy the game in general. It's fun to play, but I would say not my favorite in general. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Taking a little tour through all the racing games. This is just a little taste of like some of the racing games we have in our collection.
What was your favorite?
No surprise, F-Zero was my favorite.
Yeah.
Because it just feels so smooth, and like, I mean, it moves so fast, it's fluid, and yeah, I mean, I just love it. So.
I like F-Zero, but I think for myself to actually play, I would go with the Beetle Racing.
Sure.
It's slower for me.
Yeah,
So,
and you can actually like see it, you know. Like, the
Yeah.
frame rate isn't insane, so.
yeah, so it's more comfortable and it's like casual driving and you're just
Yeah.
playing with other Beatles. So
Yeah.
I like that. And then the F-Zero is a great game though. I mean,
It is.
It is
super
really
phenomenal. Have you guys played the new Fzero 99 that just came out on the Switch? I've started playing it a little bit. I'm a little bit addicted to it, so I've been playing it for a few hours, and it is a crazy game. So leave us a comment if you played the newest F-Zero, and also let us know what is your favorite racing game that you've played recently or just in the past. Like, hey, I love this racing game, or I recommend this racing game. I play it all the time. Because I'm always looking for racing games to add to the collection, and obviously I love Outrun and a lot of the other racing games that are out there. So yeah, just leave a comment down below. What is your favorite racing game?
And don't forget, if you like our content, please hit the subscribe button so you'll get notified when we come out with new videos.
Absolutely. So we're definitely going to do another Wheel of Nostalgia video sometime soon, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And so we say see you guys later and catch you on the next one.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.